Assalamualaikum and good afternoon everyone. Thank you very much for being here on time despite your busy schedule. As discussed in the last meeting, which is 2 weeks ago, a new compensation plan needs to be developed and I want you to include these two elements into it. The first one, you have to take into account of the changing preference for incentive, especially for an older force. Secondly, how do we boost our annual growth rate percentage? Alright, without further ado, let's get started with the Rahims Proposal.
My suggestion on changing preference for incentive of an older sales force is Cannonballs Express need to provide an appropriate incentive to the older sales force to inspire and give them courage to improve their performance in the company. The incentive that should be provided to the employee is raises. For example, from the salespeople to the supervisor, and from the supervisor to the sales manager, and it's until to the top position based on their performance. Other than that, Cannonballs Express should provide bonus based on employee performance and depends on the company profit percentage. It is also important to improve employee performance by raising salary and family vacation incentive and also health incentive, but it is also must based on employee performance. With this incentive, Cannonballs Express workers will feel that their efforts are appreciated by the company and they will continue to give the best performance in their job. This will indirectly increase the company profitability. In my opinion, the need of rejuvenating the annual growth rate percentage is because company sales increase is just 9% per year. This percentage is very small and need to find way to increase the percentage of Cannonballs Express revenue. The success of the company is depending on the service provided by the company. In this case, Cannonballs Express need to find weakness in current service and then find ways to solve those weaknesses. From what I can see, the weakness of Cannonballs Express service is that they do not provide category and pricing for their service. It makes the customer difficult to choose the type of service at the price they want. This problem causes customers to prefer other companies over Cannonballs Express. To solve this problem, Cannonballs Express should categorize all kinds of service together with the price. The pricing must depend on the type of goods, the distance of delivery, and the speed of delivery. As a result, more and more customers will comfortable use the Cannonballs Express service, and this indirectly will increase the annual growth rate percentage. So that's all for my suggestion of the changing preference for incentive of an older sales force and my opinion of the need for rejuvenating the annual growth rate percentage. Thank you.
Okay, next, let's hear Cheryls Proposal.
Cannonball Express is currently practicing a strong mix of compensation and incentive, including a salary component, commission, and financial bonus for achieving specific goals. However, I think that it is time for us to change the preferences for incentive of an older sales force. It can be a non-financial reward, for example, handout family-oriented incentive. I believe whether it is a special dinner out at the fine dining experience or a tickets to a local theme park, Salespeople like to take their families out to celebrate their success. Being a hero to the kid and a wanted cousin can light a fire for many salespeople. The next one can be recognition programs. This can be done through sales meeting, publicity in the local press, announcement in our continental newsletter, or other ways. Everyone loves to be recognized for doing a great job. This can boost up salespeople confidence level. Meanwhile, for financial reward, I think we could implement a team incentive plan. Having one or two top performers is good, but having the entire team succeed is much better. Adding team incentive too can reward everyone when they meet or exceed our goals. This can help pull up the average performance into the top performing category and help the low performance move into the average category and pull up the entire company performance. By setting up a matrix related to performance that incent them for more than quota entertainment that can get people to work on improving their own performance and drive team performance at the same time. My opinion on the need to rejuvenating the annual growth rate percentage. Annual growth rate should have at least average between 15 to 45% in order to compete with the new competitor. However, our business annual growth rate only an average of 9% per year. If we do not increase our annual growth rate, we might face challenges and losses in the future.
Well done, Shirley. That's a good one. Okay, let's continue with Mujahid's proposal.
Hi. In my opinion, our company Cannonball Express its preference for incentive of another sales force is medical care service. Every employee is entitled to occupational health care regardless of the nature and duration of the employment relationship. The employee requires 100% health coverage for the duration of his or her service. I have planned 3 packages for this service. For package A single person will provide 50% coverage for itself. It is cover for fever, pregnant, and accident during working hour. For package B, it is provide 50% coverage for itself and 20% for family. For example, maternity fee, accident during working hour, child, wife, and itself warded in a hospital. For package C, it is provide for 15 years old and above and 100% coverage for itself and 30% for family. 100% coverage will cover for high blood pressure, diabetes, gout, and small contagious disease, and 30% for family coverage is 10% for education fee, 10% for OKU child, and 10% involved in accident for child and wife. Employer should provide health benefit for all employee, especially to the older employee, as the level of health can affect the level of performance of the employee in the company. Occupational health care promotes a healthy workplace environment and safe working conditions. Second, the need of rejuvenating the annual growth rate percentage. I've planned a holiday incentive. A holiday incentive is a wish list for every employee. I suggest 25% from their salary will be given to for their family trip during holiday. When a company wants to encourage productivity, one option available is an employee holiday incentive program. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Mujahid. I really like the ideas of your proposal. Alright, last but not least, let's see what Rafi had in his mind.
Hi everyone, this is my suggestion for Cannonball Express to be a good company. So my suggestion is divided in 2 parts. For the first part is the changing preference for incentives of an older sales force. In this part, company must provide more benefits. Every staff want a best benefits while they're working in a company. Based on that benefits, staff will working in a long term. Company should provide benefit based on facilities and paid leave. Based on facilities, company must provide adequate facilities to make the good service, for example, delivery transport. So this can make our service become more easier and faster. Second point is paid leave. Paid leave also should be given to the staff according to their duration in service in this company. For example, 10 days paid leave for the 5 years on duty, or 21 days paid leave for the 10 years on duty. Okay. Second part is the need for rejuvenating the annual growth rate percentage. Company must provide personal reward to every staff. These strategies are need connection with other brand or place like Metro Jaya, the Asia, hotels, and many more. Every staff should be given a promotion or voucher every year by company as a reward for make sure they always work hard and give a good vibe on work. Other than that, company also can do some activities like a team member appreciation with gift reward for the best staff of the year. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Well, thank you for the proposal given. Really appreciate your thought and idea just now. Some of the idea may be used for a short-term incentive plan, such as the non-financial incentives, which have been mentioned by Shirley and Ravi. Non-financial incentives play an important role in a firm compensation plan. An effective non-financial incentive for employee may reach the amount and touch the emotion to make the employees feel welcome, appreciate, and value. Usually, employees respond well to non-financial incentive, but we have to be careful that they do not come off as cheap or thoughtless. Investing in the workforce by showing appreciation in creative way is one of the best way for a firm to retain talented employees and create a sustainable culture of success. I think we may implement the recognition program and reward program for our short-term period. Okay, for the long-term incentive plan, I would like to suggest a pension plan. A pension plan is an arrangement to provide employees with an income when they are no longer earning a regular income from the employment. Pension plan can include a variety types of contribution in addition to cash payments. For example, a pension plan may include profit sharing plan, stock bonus plan, and even an employee stock ownership plan. Other than that, we also may come up with the children college scholarship plan, where the dependent child will be eligible for the tuition grant under this plan.